Okay guys, so when I got this Pinz back in April, actually got it from a place called Mogs R Us down in Arizona, and it had these kind of goofy mirrors on it. This was a consignment that Tilo did, and he fixed a lot of stuff on it that was wrong. He redid the tracks in these windows, a few odds and ends. I don't remember exactly everything he told me that he did, but one of the things that has bugged me since I got it were these goofy mirrors. And basically it's just like a tractor mirror or something. They stuck it up here and then held it on with a hose clamp, and the driver's side's the same. So the other day I was looking at these. I mean, the stock Pinzgauer mirror is a rectangular mirror. I'll find a picture of one and put it in here. They're pretty big, and something I've noticed about these long arms, I mean, these are the same diameter as like a split bus mirror arm, but what I've noticed is as tall as these are, they just really, they move around a lot. I mean, you can see that they're actually designed to fold in, fold out, but they do have a little bit of movement there. And the larger that mirror is, you know, the more this is going to move as you're driving down the road. So fast forward to, or rewind to a week ago, I was noticing the mirror on the double cab here, like I say, same diameter as the split buses. So I ordered a set of mirrors and the brackets for a split bus, and I'm going to change these out, and I'm going to put on some round split bus mirrors. Let's go see if we've got a package here, and let's see how they look. Okay, here's our box of goodies. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with here. Get this packing slip out of the way. I'll include the part numbers to this stuff in the description. We should have in this box, there should be a couple of brackets that hold these mirrors on, and then the mirrors themselves. Do this without cutting in anything. Oh no. Well, darn it. Looks like they shorted me one bracket. I might have to steal a bracket off of that bus for right now. So that's all it is. It's just it's not really chrome. It's kind of assuming that's aluminum. So the glass showed up in good shape. These little, I've seen these loosen up on some of these. These seem to be nice and tight, but we're short a bracket. I'm probably going to steal the one off of the bus over here for right now to get this project done today. Probably give Ken a call and see what happened with that. Plan is I think I'm going to mount these up so they're on the vehicle. And then I'll mask this. I think I am going to shoot them green. I've got some just rattle can green army paint. So we'll scuff this up. I've got some primer for bare metal. Works for metal, aluminum, plastic. We'll shoot it with some primer. The arms themselves look like they could use a little bit of the paint on them as well. So I think while I got these off, this one's been painted a few times. It's got tape around it trying to hold that thing in place. So I think while I got all this off, I'm going to just grab some Scotch-Brite these arms up, and then probably come in. I was thinking about pulling these off, but I think it'll be just as easy just to mask them real quick, both sides, and we'll just spray them on the truck. But I'm going to Scotch-Brite these arms real quick. So I went ahead and scuffed these up while I was at it. I'm just using a maroon Scotch-Brite pad. Figured I'd mask them while they were off. Might be a little easier. We'll see if that's the case here shortly. Just gonna come in, tape across them like so. You go around this edge with your fingernail, press that in there, and then should just be able to run a razor blade around the outside edge. If I had a decent razor blade. Like so. Should be good enough for military work. This pins has been pretty cool, just being able to, like, for spotting paint and stuff with that, where you can just grab a rattle can of army green and just patch stuff. I cut it a little short there. It's been kind of nice not having to worry about. I'm not a big shiny car fan. There's just too much work. This thing's been sweet though, because it almost looks better when it's dirty, and patching up the paint on it's been pretty easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mask both of those out like that, so that when they're on the truck they're ready to go, and then we'll give them a quick shot of primer and some paint. So I went ahead and primed these ends that were bare metal, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the brackets on and the mirrors, and then we'll prime and shoot the rest. Got it masked off as well. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little paint on these bases while I'm at it. Okay, so I've got these positioned as close to where I think they're gonna need to be. This one might need to turn in just a little. This one you actually look through the windshield. So you're looking through the windshield from the driver's seat to see this mirror. You can see it's actually out in front of the pins. This one over here is positioned behind, so you're looking through the side view. But so anyways, I've got those positioned as close as I think they're gonna need to be. I'm just gonna grab some primer now. Got some bare metal spots down here, and then obviously the bare metal on the mirror itself. So we're just gonna fog on a little primer. Again, I primed these arms. I primed the arms under where the bracket's pinched on there. Don't need a lot of primer, just a little dusting. All right, I'll let that dry, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of green. I think we're good. Well, guys, the only thing left to do is bust out a couple coats of this Krylon Ultra Flat. And they've got 3 colors. There's a brown, a green, and a black. This green is a really close match to the pins, to the green that's on the pins. Of course, this pins has a couple different colors of green on it. Some of them they're a little off. I've been trying to get changed over to this. But yeah, just a couple coats of this and we'll be able to pull the masking and go give it a test drive, see how these new mirrors work. All right, guys, mirrors are all done. It's actually the following day. Yesterday we had a little bit of weather come in. You can see the snow here. Not too much weather, just enough to make it kind of miserable. So here they are, all painted up. See that green is slightly off, but there's a few other spots on the pins where, like down here on these, this is the battery box there, and then like a storage compartment. It's got a couple different greens on it, but matches pretty decent. Here's the other side. Got our US flag ID badge on the front. So I will admit that there's not as much visibility from the driver's seat. That's pretty hard to show you on video, but I like the look of them from the outside. They look a little more vintage to me. Obviously old split bus mirrors. Another thing that I did change on it, I don't know if you can see that from out here, but I actually took, let me pop around inside. I actually took a V-dub. I think this is a Beetle mirror, and I popped that in, painted it green. Having the rear view mirror is a game changer. Really liking that rear view mirror. The side view mirrors, I'm still not sold on. Like I say, I like the look. I may end up ordering some actual Pinzgauer mirrors and trying them out. These work okay. They just don't give you as much like down low when you're backing up and stuff. Like driving on the street, they're great, but like when I was backing out of the shop earlier, you know, being able to see down along the side of the vehicle, these don't give you as much visibility. They don't move near as much as those heavier mirrors did. Going down the road, they're pretty smooth that way. All in all, I'm happy with them. Right now we're out here a couple miles down from the house in the bottom of a canal, and I brought the pins out here just to do give you guys a couple little action shots of the pins in action. So figure we'll throw that on at the end of the video.